Hi, this is Kim Pinkney and welcome to my channel. Alrighty, so we're working on Nocturnal Emissions, Chapter 3, Part 2, and I'll show you where we are thus far. So let me go ahead and pop this open. Okay, we got the front page. We're onto some new happy hunting grounds. So after ditching Bryce, he pretty much just made this place his new home. And let's see, I figured that I needed a shit ton more time if I wanted to do every single thing in my chapter. So I am like busting ass. So there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be overlooked, a lot of white backgrounds, a lot of, you know, just not throwing a lot of stuff into it. It's going to be super rough, but you know, to get through everything, that's what I got to do. So basically, he's about to take his flavor of the month back to his new hangout and lair, I guess you can say. And pretty much, I'm gonna be working on the backgrounds in this particular scene. And I need to add maybe some text and stuff. So that's where I am and what I've been working on thus far. And I decided I was going to add another page to this because I just could not get everything that I wanted to flow in the amount that I had going on. So I moved things over, and then I'm going to eliminate things. It's just that I ran out of layers, so I didn't have any room to move. So that is what I'm working on right now. And that's pretty much, this is going to be the next part of the scene. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Okay, so what I wanted to do was throw some quick backgrounds in. Let me see, where can I throw in? Oh. Now, with this music that's playing now, it kind of gives me an idea of what is playing in this place. The Compass Rose, the club. So what I'm thinking is maybe if I throw in some of my lighting effects in the background, maybe this would give it more of a party atmosphere type of thing. So let's see. I'm going to give this another layer if it'll let me. Yep. I'm going to put that way in the back. I don't need this one anymore. So that'll free up some. And I'm thinking about merging layers, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to do that yet. Okay, so first thing I want to do is go ahead and make this layer dark. I'm going to turn this on so I kind of have a boundary. I'm going to use my selection tool. Just kind of make a selection here. I think I want to redo that. Let me clear. And maybe right here. I don't mind if it's a little bit outside of it. There we go. Make sure we're on the right layer. We're on layer 10. Okay, so I'm thinking some lighting effects. I want to go into luminance, and I'm just going to use what they've got. I think to make these work, I'll need a darker background. So let's see. We'll throw in this tone and see if that'll work for us. Make sure everybody's kind of filled in. Now her drink isn't filled in, so I'm gonna have to take care of that. But I'll do that on another layer. And like her wine glass too. So I gotta take care of that. Let's see, maybe I can go a little darker. So we'll go like a blue-black. Let's see what our flares look like. Ooh, that's not nice. I think this is okay, because now I see all the errors, all the things that I've missed. Okay, let's see. Now we need to be on white. Let's throw some, let's see, I want to light up the bar. Too much. Let's see, how about the pulse? Or maybe we'll just go in like a wave. Make sure we're in the right layer. We're on 10, cool. We'll do one above 10. Whoops. Make these kind of big so we can see them. even a little, maybe smaller. And throw in some bokeh lights. Just kind of add to the whimsy here. And I think what I'll do is use a light pen, and we'll put that behind everybody too. See, I think I kind of like that. It's different. Okay, so for right here, see if it'll let me select. Sweet. Okay. So with that, so oops. Let's see if the light pen will do its thing. Let's see if it'll duplicate. And then I think just to keep that wave pattern going, I think I want to do that with the bar here. We'll use the light brush this time. It's not very bold. Let's do it bigger. And we'll just kind of do a wave. Let's see, you can barely see it. Let's see. Make it smaller. Alright, good enough for government work. And we'll even throw a little bit of light on some of the people. Maybe give them like a little bit of an aura. Give them that like Xanadu effect. That kind of sets them off from the background. Okay, so instead of it just being a dark tone, I think I'll do like a gradient. So we're on this layer here. We'll select it. We'll use a little bit more black. Let's try Nebula, just to kind of give it some atmospheric. Hoping it would be black, but that's okay. Let's use clouds, and we'll just kind of give it that misty, cloudy, and then we'll do the same thing a little bit lower, and we'll make it look like she's descending into clouds. And then we'll take the light pen. Let's see what the light brush will do for us. We'll use white. Don't see it. Okay, so let's put it here. Oh, still don't see it. Okay, let's try light. Or maybe. There we go. We got some lighting effects. Oops. We'll just have some crazy lights going on. Bring that down a little bit. And it'd be kind of cool to light up the railing. That way you can see in the dark. Okay, we could go a little darker. Let me see, we'll duplicate that. And maybe we'll make it bigger. We'll put it over here. Bring that down. And we'll kind of light up the girls too. And we'll use the light brush, and let's see if it'll just kind of set them apart here. Maybe we'll throw some lighting effects. Let's see if it'll let me do another layer. Yes. Let me bring that up above here. We don't want to obscure anybody. Let's put it behind them. Looks like a vampire at this angle. Okay, so there we are. And it can't hurt to throw in a little bit of lighting on him. Oops. Bring that down some. Okay. And we can probably get away with doing some lighting effects on her, just to take up some of this white that's all over the place. Let's see. We'll duplicate that one. See, I can see part of the bottom here, so what I'll do is I'll throw in some lighting. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess I could. Let's see. This needs to be bigger. And I think we'll take that and we'll do a gradient out of this one too. So let's see, we'll take this, do clouds, select it still. There we go. I hate when I do that. Okay, got clouds. Why is it doing that? Okay. Why am I keep touching that? Okay, so select, so we can stay in that square. I forget that the selection tool will not go away after you've done that. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so immediately I need to jump onto my brush. So select, and then go to the brush. Okay, sassafrasin. It's like pulling teeth. So we got our mist. Let's see, let's throw some light in there. Now if this was color, it would have been badass. Oops, don't want black. Oops. Okay. And it can't hurt to throw a little bit on her. Let's see, she's already got some really good shadows on her. Okay, good enough for couple work. Alright. Just keep that same kind of energy. Let's see if I can paste. Damn. Okay, that won't work. Now she's supposed to be saying the word yes. Let's see. See, will it let me do another? Yay! Okay, we got the lips. And freehand. Okay, my goal is to get to, let me see if I can merge some of this stuff together. Da, 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 da. I'm trying to think, what can I get away with? I don't need this one, I don't think. Okay, I don't want this one. Okay, we can merge those down. Oh, this is awkward right here with the shoulder in the way. Let's see. I'm trying to decide. I could move this up some, get it off the shoulder. Okay, and I think I want to make that yes a little smaller. There we go. Get it off of Derek there. Just a little bit more obscure, and then right here I think we can still read it. Let me duplicate it one more time. Merge down. Alright, so let's get some party things going on in here. We can duplicate this one. And then we'll move it up. And this kind of helps me to see what I need to do. Like I need to fill in more of that face and hair. Okay. Yeah, not quite done. Alright, so I got that going on, and I need some more atmospheric. First, let's do the lighting. It doesn't look like we need this one anymore. And this could probably carry down to the bottom here. So we have the lodge at night. So we probably won't see this. Okay, let's see, let's get the, now I kind of want like the entity kind of doing its thing. And if this was like it selected her. I don't want it around her though. And I'm half tempted to do something kind of creepy with the eyes. Get on the right layer. And I just want to see if this looks cool. Now, I want her to kind of be under, not a spell, but like that the entity has done something. He's putting his, not a spell, but his charms onto her. Let's see. And then we'll have her say yes. So maybe they think it's their idea. Maybe light up her eyes a bit. Maybe that's a bit too much. Let's see, we got light pen, we got light brush. We'll bring that down just a little bit. So it's just like, looks like she's kind of giving him the side eye type of thing. And she looks a little something on her shoulder, but that's okay. Okay, so let's do some lighting. I'm just kind of start off with the soft brush first. Okay, and that should do it for that. Just giving it a little bit more. Okay, alright, so we're here at the lodge, and it's kind of weird that there's no background, so I should at least show kind of like a lobby or something. Let's see, let's go ahead and at least do a background for this part. Okay, so when I think of, oops, I didn't mean to do that. This place, thinking it's kind of like beige looking, so I'm wondering, would it have a texture, like a stucco maybe? Let's go into industrial, something that maybe be, let's try concrete block and see if we can smudge it. Not white. Okay, the lodge should be wood. Let's see, not elements, it was textures. And we'll use that wood look. Let's try the wood grain. Bit much. Let's try this wood. And kind of have it match the outside. I use brick. I created this particular brick print. Let's see if I can find it. I don't see you. Let me take it a little slower. I wish this was like Photoshop where you could like tap on the layer and it would give you what texture that you were using on that particular thing, and you just kind of like sample it and use it. But now we don't have that here. Let's see, I don't know what I did with it. Let me think, what can I use? I could just carry on the wood. Yeah, may as well. Alright. Let's see, there's a layer I don't need anymore. We delete that. Okay, we're still selected. Let me put a little bit of light. Coming down. Alright. Okay, so it's not so plain. I mean, everything is just so plain in here. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing with the wood grain here. Whoops. Let's turn this on for a sec. And we'll put that in the background. And we'll do the same wood grain. Now I see all the stuff that I need to fix. Throw some lighting. Okay. So I need to finish. I gotta remember to bring these people out more. Okay, so I got 40 minutes. So let's see. Now we could do a different background. And one of the ways that I like doing backgrounds, like say right now she's like in the corner. And let's see. I've kind of figured that I wanted it to have this kind of pattern. So what I'll do is I'll grab this wall here. Whoops, let's go ahead and copy. Alright, go to gallery. And then I'll just go ahead and add the wall. So just go paste. Okay, so at her angle, I want to say she's like halfway there. So let's grab this. And maybe about right here is how it would look on her. Let's see if it'll let me. That looks bad. Okay. I wonder, can I go bigger? No. Okay, so we'll just recreate it. Let's see. One of the ways I do it is I create a square, just like a rectangle tool here. Let's go ahead and put this down. And she's going to be at an angle. So first I'm going to do the pattern. I'm trying to decide, do I want to do the stripes? We'll do the stripes. Okay. We'll fill that first. Make sure that's in the back too. I want to give it its own layer. Okay, so with it on its own layer, we'll go ahead and fill it so we can see it. We'll choose black. Now this Victorian one, everybody uses this damn thing. You'll see it everywhere, and it sucks for that. So I decided to teach myself how to do more brushes. And so I brought in some of my own. Just did a search on the internet for different patterns, preferably without any kind of watermarks on it, and I'll show you how I would bring one in, because I think maybe I want to do, let's see if we find another wood panel. One of the things I also do is I've created a, in my Google Drive, I've created another, what do you call these things? Slides. Called it textures. I don't remember where I put it. See if it'll pop up for me. Let me do it this way. Let's go back. So what I use for my source images, what I grab off the internet, is just basically different slides. I have one called textures, where I gather textures that I think I might be able to use, different flower patterns, things that I think would be something that you would see in like what is that place called? Like a hotel. So I've got that, but I think that's too skinny. Let's see if I've got any other wood grains here. That one's really tiny. This might be something you could see in it's kind of gaudy too. Like old bedspreads or something. Yeah, they look like old bedspread type of things. Okay. So I go on a search. Go to Google Images. Either wood grain tile or texture or wallpaper, background, anything that'll give you like the grain. These right here are like watermarked, but when you use them, they may be so small that you know, it won't make a difference. Let's see. That one's not bad. It doesn't matter if it's color or black and white. And you can even create your own. But this is going to be quick. Let's see, we can go horizontal and we can go vertical. So let's have the room go, let me see, that's got a watermark on it. Something that looks like wood without a watermark. That doesn't look too bad. Let's see. Just copy it and then see how it pastes onto here. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and copy that again. We probably don't need to copy it twice. Okay, so we're done with that. We come to our brushes. And what I did is I just tapped new brush, which was a little plus sign off to the side. Go to grain. Go to edit grain source right here. Import. Paste. And then what I like to do is go to auto repeat. And you'll have like this grid looking thing. What I like to do is go and crank that mask hardness up, do a mirror overlap, and it kind of dulls that grain a bit, that grid look. It's still there, but it's a little bit more dull. And then to kind of get it to match a little bit, match the pattern, I just up the scale sometimes. And sometimes I just leave it alone because it looks fine just the way it is. Okay, so we're done on that. And I'm going to give this a name like Wood Grain 3. 4 maybe. I've done a lot of wood grains. And then shape. I like to do a soft shape. You have in your source library soft, and then go done, done. And this is what the wood is going to look like. I don't like that it's black like that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my grain, and then I'm going to make it go inverse. So grain source, edit, I'm going to tap it, and it changes the inverse. Go to done, and now my wood is a little bit lighter. Okay, so we'll go to done. Okay, oh, I just deselected. Let me see if I can reselect. Sweet, it's still there. Okay, so I'm gonna have this be like partially wood. Ugh, God, dandruff, I always do this. Undo. Okay, we're still selected. Go to the brush immediately if you've selected a shape like that. Anyway, there's our, whoops. Let's see, we'll do part of it wood grain. So one of the ways I could do it is just do a square, and wonder if I can fill it. I don't like it like that. Let's see. Do I want my wood to be... I gotta figure out how much wood I want to have. I don't want it that high. I think this is the swirl pattern that I was using. Okay, so what I'll do instead, I'll take, oops. And just try to stay inside here. I think what I did before was I made a selection so to stay square. Yeah. So at this angle she'll be like that. Okay. So we'll do that. Whoops. Okay. Go right to your brush. Okay. So I'm going to duplicate this. Turn that off. Duplicate. There we go. We'll just give it merge those down, and we'll duplicate that. Put it about right there, and merge that down. Okay, I'm going to grab that layer, and I'm just going to kind of break it about right here. It trims it for me. Okay, so because she's going to be at an angle, and this is like a corner, I'm going to use distort. I'm going to bring this in, and then I'm going to lift it up. There we go, and I'll just duplicate that. Flip it horizontal. We'll even make it bigger. So she's in a corner. And then I want to give it a carpet. I've got a carpet texture that I think would be kind of cool for this. I'll merge these down. so they're together, and then I'll create another layer. Okay, and then this one I'll do another rectangle. And then I'll make it bigger if I need to. Or I could easily just do like a little triangle. Let's see. Okay, so the texture I want to use for the floor, I've got one that looks like carpet. Let's see. I could use that jeans texture as carpet. Or we can do the same thing. Hold up. Let's do that same thing. Let's go here. Let's give it a carpet. Carpet. Let's see. Images. Interesting. An illusion carpet. But what I'm looking for is something like this, but on their own. So like maybe a carpet weave. We've got that kind. We've got this kind. That's not a bad carpet. Let's see. This is not a bad carpet. Either carpet would be pretty good. So let's grab this one. We'll copy that one. Let's see if it'll take. We don't need this anymore. Paste. That's not bad. I'll grab the other one too, just in case this doesn't work out for us. Okay, so let's see. I wonder, ooh, yeah, something like this. Come on, you. But I don't know if it'll give it the 3D look. This is not a bad one. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Let's see, I don't know where we were. There it is. Nope, that's not it. We'll stay on one. Paste that one in. We'll try this one. Okay, so we got this one copied. We'll do the same thing, create another brush. Just come over here to the brush library, hit that plus sign at the corner. Go to grain. Go to grain source, edit, import, paste. Okay, and then done. And ideally you want something that has a lot of white in it. White is where your color is going to be showing through your brush. If you have a lot of black, just go ahead and tap it like, oops, tap it like that, and it'll invert it. So tap it back and see if this one works. We'll do auto repeat. That looks nice without any kind of change. Let me see, I just changed them. Now if I wanted like a little pattern on it, I just did the mirror overlap, but it's not necessary, so I'm going to take that off. We are done. I like to change the shape, because if I do it and I'm trying to color it, it'll do this. So I'm going to change that to import source library, soft. I haven't tried ultra soft yet. I bet that one's better. And then go to done. So when I color it, it will look like that. And then, I wish I could just like fill with this, but it won't let you. Go to about this brush and we'll just say carpet. kind of like a shag, short shag. Okay, go done. And we'll go ahead and fill our box in with the short shag. It doesn't even look like much. Let's see. And we can always use like a lighter tone. God, I wish there was a way to fill with the texture. So I'm going to change it up a little bit, have a little bit of this gray, and then a little bit of black. Just try to give it a little depth. Use a little white. Use a little bit of black. And then just kind of, I'm going to change it to that same brush. And then I'll just kind of blend with that brush. Maybe bring the grain down a little bit. Alright, doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll take it and we'll bring it down, and then we'll use distort and just grab it by the corner, and we can make a little bit of a triangle. And it almost looks like it's warped to her, so it kind of gives that illusion that it's like zooming in on her, this look. Alright, and then we'll bring it down beneath that, and we'll give her a shadow. We can do it on this layer, or we can create a new layer. Actually, I think I'll give it a new layer. That way, if I want to use this again, I could use it elsewhere. Nah, I'm not gonna. We'll just, oops. We'll just do it. Just do it, Kim. Just do it. Come on now. Brush. And then we'll give her a bit of a shadow too. Do this. We're going to hit it, make it a linear burn, and we'll drop the opacity a bit, and then we'll just kind of do an outline of her. Let's see, we'll use soft brush. I use soft brush so much that it's like I may as well just, there we go. I may as well just add it to my favorites. Let's see, where is the light coming from? From above. Okay. And if I'm really clever, I'd find some way of casting the shadow of the monster somewhere over here. Nah. Okay, so we got that going on. So she's like the wood grain of the, let's see, instead of speculating, let's keep these guys close at hand. Is there anything else? So I'm debating whether or not to keep my panels. There we go. And then we'll put in some text that says like maybe a few hours later. let's see, how many hours would it be? If he picks her up around 10, get some good night's sleep. He wants at least 8 hours if he can handle it. 10, 11, 12. So maybe he picks her up around maybe midnight. So maybe 4 hours later. No, we'll just say a few hours later. We'll let it go. Bring that down. Okay. So we got that going on. I can see no, I was going to say I can see between your legs, woman. Let's see. I have a choice. Either I can make her a little bit more solid, because a lot of the times the colors that go on, let me clear this layer. The colors that go on, they're pretty much transparent, because I used a soft brush. So to fix that, I will just create a layer underneath that's, you know, where you can see stuff from behind, and just kind of fill it in so that you can't see what's going on behind it. And if I need to add some tones to my person, I can do that too. As a matter of fact, I can do that up here. I got some straight lines here. Okay. I wanted to put something clever on this person's cup. Maybe something mermaidish or something like that, maybe. And he's also got something weird happening on his face here that I don't know what it is. Let me see. Let's see, is it? I'm going to check the other layers to see if maybe... Yeah, it won't be on those layers, so it's probably on his layer. Okay. Probably from me moving it and stuff. Okay, so let me fix that. Now sometimes you can use other things that you had meant for, you know, like for carpet. You can use that for monsters. You know, anything that can help you with your textures. I'm all for it. Okay, so I can't tell what layer this is on. Okay, it looks like it's his layer, because it seems to be disappearing. Go a little darker. Just grab that. Maybe a little darker. And to control my shadows a little bit, just bring this down some. Make that a little bigger. Yeah, I'll just kind of blend. I'm just going to soften his lips a little bit. Now, if I had all the time in the world, I would definitely make these a lot smoother, a lot nicer. Okay. But it is what we've got. Okay, so yeah, I want to put something on this mug, something that I could put here. I'm trying to think if this was in color. I would. Oh, I could do a rainbow flag, but you know. I don't know. Let's see. But it's not in color, so that's going to be too difficult. Ooh, I know. Now you can do the same thing with text. You can import text. I don't think I need to, but I want to do something going around the edge or something like that. So, hold up. Add text. It'll probably be cut off by the fingers. Let's see, something cute, something feminine. Yeah, you won't be able to see the words. Just enough so you can kind of make out what it's saying. Let's see, and then we'll kind of warp it a bit. Since the cup and everything is all one piece, this is the only way I can get it to go underneath. There we go. Lovely. Gotta have fun. Alright, and then underneath here. I don't want to be able to see. Time to go work! Yep, just when I'm having fun. Alrighty guys, well thank you so much for joining me. I'll do a quick replay of some of the ones that I was on so I can get myself ready for work. And here we go. We'll do this one replay. So I usually work from thumbnails, and pretty much this is me working from a thumbnail. Some of them to speed up time, just go ahead and do a lot of work off the, off the finished panels and bring them in. Like I'll do like a whole bunch of faces, and then, that I might or might not use, and then I would put them in where I think they're going to be. Because you only have, if you have a certain, depending on your settings, your resolution settings, you only have a certain number of panels that you can work with. So that's what's going on here. Okay, so this part of the story is she's trying to get the hell out of Dodge. But then I started to realize, I need to show what she's looking at. If she's recoiling from something and she's reacting to it, I need to show it. So I end up cutting off the bottom and adding it to another page after she sees what the monster, what she's running from. So I decided to put her in a corner after she's been woken up by the monster. If you've seen chapter 1, you see how the thing kind of forms and that it's coming out of our hero. And I put that loosely. Alrighty, and the other page that I was working on, we have this one right here. Let's see, we'll do a quick replay of this one. I don't know. I like the idea of having a nun as a DJ inside of a skull. I call her Sister Soulless. DJ Sister Soulless. Yeah, so this was pretty much setting the scene of him, his new normal, basically. Funny, the way I was coming up with ideas on what to put on these people is like, what would I wear type of thing, or what wouldn't I wear. I don't know, but anyway, I gotta get going, so I'm going to speed this up a bit. And there we are. You guys have a great one, and again, thank you so much for joining me. If you like what you see, like and subscribe, and leave me a message. And if you can, take a look at the web comic. Hopefully it'll get better. I don't know. I'm hoping. The link is in the description. And take care, you guys. Bye-bye.